Please make sure your NVIDIA drivers are updated, and also your GeForce Experience and NVIDIA Shield Tablet stuff, if you own an NVIDIA Shield Tablet, because I failed to upgrade the NVIDIA GeForce Experience. As a result, this pretty much caused me a headache. So what would happen was I play games that are probably recommended with a controller with an Xbox One controller. Okay. So, however, something happens and my Xbox One controller gets, stops working, just plain stops working. Well, I recently found out that I'm being shoved to second player, and I don't know why. And I had a hard time trying to have it figured out. I tried getting it, and it was a headache. And then I found out the most dumbest of fucking solutions. Okay, this is something, and really, here's what fixed this whole mess. Okay. I found out that there was something wrong with the game streaming, and I can't connect to my computer in terms of connecting to the games. Sorry about that, that was my watch going off. Okay. Alright, so where was I? So I figured out that I was having a hard time connecting my tablet to the computer in terms of game streaming. Okay. So, alright. Interesting. So I had a hard time doing it. And then, however, I figured out that there was a new version of GeForce Experience, which basically wasn't detected onto the previous firmware. So basically, I had no choice but to download the new version off of the website. So I went here and I tried the game streaming again with Skyrim. Everything worked fluidly. It worked fluidly. Bingo. Oh, hey, good. Xbox controller is working again. Okay, that's nice. I mean, and surprisingly, I now realize that everything's back to normal. As far as you see, it's all back to normal. I'm still player one. And what fixed the issue was updating my GeForce Experience. Alright, is it NVIDIA's fault? No, it is actually my fault. I failed to update the GeForce Experience software. As a result, this triggered the issue that keeps me from connecting my Shield tablet to my computer, and also causing my controller that I have plugged in my PC being shoved off to the secondary slot. So, yeah, it was a headache. It took me like 1 to 2 months to have that figured out. 1 to 2 months, and updating the GeForce Experience fixed it. Now that's something that says, yeah, that's my fault. All that headache is what I pretty much deserved. All of this should have been prevented if I updated my GeForce Experience software. If you have NVIDIA cards, if you have NVIDIA GeForce Experience installed, make sure it is updated to the latest versions. If it hasn't been detecting anything, go to the NVIDIA websites and download the GeForce Experience from the websites, again, to make sure that is updated. Alright? My GeForce Experience was at 2.4.0.9, if I remember right. And then it couldn't detect any updates in the software itself. So basically I had to go to the site, download the GeForce Experience, and have it updated to the latest one, which is 2.4.1.12 or something like that. No, actually, the latest version I downloaded was 2.4.1.21. That was what I had to go and download off the site. Alright. So, yeah, make sure everything NVIDIA related is updated, including the stuff on your tablet. Alright. The GeForce Experience, make sure that's updated to the latest version, and make sure your NVIDIA graphics card drivers are updated to the latest version. Sorry about that. Or you're gonna have a lot of headaches. And yeah, and you're gonna have to undergo a headache for 2 months, and there you go, you're gonna find the dumbest of all solutions. Alright, that is all. See you in the next vid.